very well.
You'll see.
What are you doing in here?
Oh, I wasn't, oh, it isn't,
Who are you, anyway?
Oh, I was just coming to see you.
What for? What's that book you're carrying?
It's a book. I'm carrying it.
Bring it here.
Oh, it's nothing.
Don't palter with me, man. Bring it here. Did you write this?
What if I did?
Did you or didn't you?
Oh, all right.
It's most interesting. You can't use real people's names there.
Oh, no, I know.
Trying to add verisimilitude, I suppose.
Huh?
Look here. What's your name?
Mr. Brinkley.
Look here, Mr. Brinkley. What on earth is that noise?
What do you mean the book's gone?
Here we are, sir.
You don't understand, Jeeves. Mr. Winship wants it published so that he can lose the election and not have to marry Lady Florence. Who could have taken it?
Mr. Brinkley, I dare say, sir. But I don't think we need have any worries on that score, sir. Lord Sidcup's eloquence on behalf of Mr. Winship is having such a marked effect on the electorate that I doubt that even revelations by Brinkley or anyone else could do anything more than make a small dent in his majority.
Really, Jeeves? You sure? Well, that's wonderful.
The way forward for this country, out of the slough of despond it has fallen into, is through public ownership of mines, railways, road transport, electricity generation, and all other essential services. Don't let my opponent frighten you into thinking otherwise.
Well, I've listened to Mrs. McCorkadale, and, to be quite honest, I'm convinced. I think you should all jolly well vote for her.
Ginger, you were wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I have an announcement to make.
Oh, Bertie. How could he, Bertie?
Oh, what ho, Florence? I didn't see you there.
How could Harold give up the election in that cowardly manner?
Well,
What is wrong with men today?
well,
Perhaps I misjudged you, Bertie. Yes, perhaps you are no worse than the rest of them.
oh, I am. Much worse.
I'm going to give you one more chance, Bertie.
Well, I don't deserve it.
Yeah, perhaps not. But fate has ordained it. You may announce our engagement, Bertie.
Bertie! Come in here, Bertie. Well, this is good news indeed, Bertie.
Good news. I have absolutely no intention of marrying Florence Cray.
What are you babbling about, boy? I was referring to your engagement to little Madeline Bassett.
I'm not engaged to little Madeline Bassett. Little Madeline Bassett is engaged to Spode. That's why we're all assembled here, for the wedding on Saturday.
Do be quiet, Bertie. Lord Sidcup and Madeline no longer intend to marry. He feels that because of popular demand, he must renounce his title in order to enter politics again.
Renounce his title? I don't see what that's got to do with it.
It would appear that Sidcup's only attraction for Madeline was in the prospect of becoming the Countess of Sidcup. That gone, she would prefer to cast her lot in with you.
What? But she can't.
Well, she's not one of the gals that I had marked down for you, of course, but she does show remarkable determination for one so soppy. Perhaps there's more to her than meets the eye.
The dinner gong has sounded, sir.
Don't even mention food, Jeeves. Who was that fellow with the circles, Jeeves?
You are perhaps thinking of the Florentine poet Dante Alighieri, sir, who in the first part of his Divina Commedia is conducted by Virgil through the 9 circles of hell.
That's the chap. Well, those fellows he bumped into had it easy.
One could beg to take issue with you there, sir.
Were any of them engaged to marry Florence Cray?
The poet makes no mention of it, sir.
Or condemned to stand, wave-faced and trembling at the altar steps while Madeline Bassett advanced on them up the aisle on the arm of her father?
Indeed not, sir.
Well, it had to happen to somebody one day, I suppose. And it happened to me today. Fate has dealt me the royal flush, Jeeves. I'm engaged to Madeline Bassett and Lady Florence at the same time.
Oh. Oh dear, sir.
I'm sorry, Roderick, but there's nothing I can do about it. You brought it on yourself.
I know.
I mean, it's no joke for a sensitive girl who thinks she's to be the Countess of Sidcup to have the fellow say, April Fool, all you're going to be is Mrs. Spode.
But she won't. She'll still be Lady Spode.
But only a baronet's wife. Hardly the same thing. Added to which, you've landed me with that dangerous lunatic Wooster as a son-in-law.
I know. But you've seen these people, Watkin. When I speak, a hush falls. Then a little murmur of interest. Then a mighty roar of approbation. They need me, Watkin. The people need me. Oh, it's you.
Oh, hello, Spode. Good Lord. Well. There you are, what? Hello, Sir Watkin. Splendid.
You know, Watkin, I simply cannot make it out. As far as I can see, he's without any attraction at all. Intelligence? No. Looks? No. Efficiency? No. When one considers all his defects, one can only suppose that Madeline is marrying him in the hope of reforming him.
Oh, no. You see...
Be quiet, Wooster.
Let me tell you something, Wooster. If you disappoint little Madeline's hopes, I shall be waiting for you.
Right. Well, toodle pip.
Oh! Why, Bertie, are you saying good morning to the flowers?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, Bertie, we were always soulmates.
Really?
No, Bertie, don't kneel to me. You've waited so long and so patiently, and at last tomorrow you are to get your reward.
Tomorrow?
Oh, the ceremony was all arranged anyway, and Daddy says we can't afford to cancel it and do it all over again.
Ah, Brinkley.
Ah, Reggie. This is a bit of an how do you do, if you like.
I was on my way to see you, Mr. Brinkley, to demand the return of the Ganymede Club book.
I haven't got it. I wish I did have. Trying to get it back off that Florence.
Lady Florence has the book?
She thinks I wrote it. She thinks it's a novel.
But why are you so anxious to retrieve it?
Well, now Spode's standing. I needed to scupper him. My bet's on McCorkadale winning, no matter who's standing against her.
But there's nothing in the book to harm Sir Roderick. The Eulalie business is long out of date since he sold the lingerie shop.
Eulalie nothing. Don't you know about, Well, I'm not about to tell you, am I? Something's only gone in recent. That happened years ago. Didn't know it was in the book myself till I just happened to be glancing through it the other day.
And then she calmly informs me that the execution day is tomorrow. Tomorrow, Jeeves. I mean, what am I going to do? I can't step out of this room without one of those blasted women collaring me.